Hi Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign Scorpios. This is going to be your weekly for April 28th through May 4th. Y'all know how I do. I'm going to give you the planet information. I hope y'all are doing okay. That full moon kicked my ass. And I don't know if it had an effect. I'm still learning about the planets and the cosmos and things of that nature. But, you know, right after the full moon in Libra slid on in the moon in Scorpio, my moon is in Scorpio. So, it was intense for me. I had a lot going on. There's still a lot going on. So I hope everybody's doing okay. Using my anxiety rollerball. So Jupiter's in retrograde currently. Pluto's in retrograde as of today in Capricorn. Saturn goes into retrograde next in Capricorn as well on the 28th of April. Mercury and Venus are in Aries. Neptune is in Pisces. Mars is in Venus. The beginning of this week that this reading is for. I mean, when it resonates, it resonates. When you see it, when you see it. But I'm aiming it at this time frame. But energy can hold no time frame. So it happens differently for all of us. Keep that in mind. The beginning of the week, the moon is in Aquarius. By the end of the week, we have the dark moon and new moon in Taurus. So I feel like with the moon and the sun being in Taurus, it may be kind of like a little breath of fresh air. A little bit of grounding with this craziness going on. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, Scorpio. I'm going to do this one a little differently. I'm going to pull oracle cards first. And I'm actually going to start with the Isis oracle deck first for you guys. Pulling oracle cards first, and then I'm going to elaborate on the oracle cards and build a reading from there and just see what the universe wants to tell us for this week. Or in general, period. Alright, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs, universe. What are the messages? April 28th through May 4th. Divine Destiny. Path of the Divine Warrior. I was going to take jumpers, but Ancient Powers and Mysteries at the bottom of the deck. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. Let's take a jumper. Anything for Scorpios? Any messages for Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs? April 28th through May 4th. Anything for Scorpios? Goddess of 10,000 names. Isis. Endless emanations of the priestess. Lovely. So, I'm going to read a little bit about these cards because they're pretty intense. They have beautiful meanings as well. Oops. Divine Destiny. Let's look at this one first. Page 39. Breaks down to a 3 in numerology. Alright. The Divine Warrior guides you to your divine destiny. The Divine Warrior energy exists within men and women as the inner propulsion to continue with a worthy path even during times of difficulty. When faced with a challenge, a true warrior will summon more of him or herself to the cause. It might be more wisdom, focus, intelligence, and surrender to the divine. The warrior within has a great inner resourcefulness and determination. This part of you will lead you to spiritual success. That's a lovely message. I'm going to pause this real quick. Okay, so we have Goddess of 10,000 names on page 66. All right. Isis, endless emanations of the priestess. Isis, with many names, forms, associations, and expressions, is referred to as the goddess of 10,000 names. A name holds power. It defines the energies or limits. The names, faces, and roles that you play are just one part of your being. Yet you exist beyond them, beloved initiate, as a vast being. You are currently realizing that you are not limited by previous identities you held. Instead, you are becoming more of your whole self. Enjoy the uncovering of even more of you. feel like you're coming into your own power. You're coming into who you are. You're coming into yourself. And that's lovely. And this is all a part of your divine power, your divine destiny, your divine path. Lovely. Let's pull divine energy oracle cards. And then romance angels. What are the messages for Scorpios, universe, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign Scorpios? 2 more shuffles. I'm going to take jumpers. Alright. What are the messages for Scorpios, universe? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Clear my energy, please. Clear messages for Scorpios, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign Scorpios. April 28th through May 4th, please. No distractions at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna just go ahead and stop here. Okay. Grieve your losses, ask with sincerity, and make no judgments came out. I don't know what's wrong with this lighting. Make no judgments. Okay. Definitely don't judge yourself too harshly. You know, people will judge you. As you come into your power, if you're doing something different from everybody else, people are always going to judge you or think something about what you're doing or have something to say about the way you do something. Don't allow that to don't allow that energy to sway the way you, or to make you judge people, or to make you judge yourself, basically. Don't let those judgments from other people make you, like, judge them back. Because that's, you know, that's how you know that you've grown past certain things. When you don't need to, it doesn't matter why people do things. And in most cases, it doesn't have anything to do with you. You have to understand that, and don't allow it to make you judge yourself or, you know, think something's wrong with you. Ask with sincerity. Ask for what you need from the universe with sincerity, and be clear, and be not necessarily practical, but sensible. Like, what makes sense is, if you're asking for one thing, you can't be, you know, expecting a path that doesn't even get there, or, you know, I don't know how to. Just be clear and be sure about what you want, and understand that you're not going to be able to orchestrate every detail about the way the universe gives it to you. Grieve your losses. Count your losses and move on. Grieve your losses and don't dwell on it. You cannot stay in the energy of grieving. If you grieve forever, you will have lost forever. You know, you have to get out of that energy. Grieve it, feel it, get over it. You know, feel it, heal it, move on. That's what I like to say. Anywho, let's get your romance angels. Let's get your romance angels. Oracle guidance messages. What are the messages for Scorpios? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign Scorpios. April 28th through May 4th, universe. One more shuffle for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. I just saw very soon. What are the messages for Scorpios? I don't know why I can't talk. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs Scorpios, universe. What are the messages? April 28th through the 4th. April 28th through the May 4th. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Any other messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? April 28th through May 4th. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Love yourself first at the bottom of the deck. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Pay attention to the things that feel out of place. You may need to address it. You may need to have heart-to-heart conversations with someone regarding them. Even with yourself. You know, you have to have honest conversations with yourself and be real with yourself. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. If this is a person you're dealing with, you definitely want to address it and talk about it and clear the air. And let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. You may need to go out. You may need to grieve. This card came out. Was sitting right on top of grief. You may need to grieve. You may need to have fun. You may need to, I don't know, like have some me time or something. You may need some a little bit of fun. You may need some support from others. If anyone offers it, accept it. And if you really, really need it, ask for it. And ask with sincerity. Alright. Let's get some clarity on this spread. Let's clarify, pay attention to the red flags. Clarify, pay attention to the red flags for Scorpios. Some type of delay, maybe. The Three of Wands popped out in reverse. So y'all know I'm still learning reversals. Plans are like delayed. This is or a need for practical planning. Someone may have unexpected, unrealistic expectations. That could be a red flag. Expecting more than, like I said, like how I horribly put it, wanting one thing and then like thinking that this bizarre path is gonna get to that. Like, no, that's unrealistic. Like, that's the same energy that I feel from this card. There's a need for practical planning. I get the energy of not wanting to put any effort into something and expecting it to just fall into place. That could be somebody else's energy. That could be, if you're dealing with somebody in a relationship, that could be their energy. Like, being lazy, kind of. There's the delay, though. But I feel like there's some type of frustration associated with this as well. So pay attention to the red flags. That's what that was clarifying. Let's get one more. Pay attention to the red flags. Clarify. Pay attention to the red flags for Scorpios. I don't know why these cards want to fly way over here. It's a little chair and shit. So the Nine of Wands pops out and then it flies out and then flips over in reverse. So let's look at it in the reverse. Obstacles, loss of will, tiredness, stress, delays, again delays, doubting your own strength, mental exhaustion also, opposition and demands are draining. Draining your time and energy, defensiveness in relationships. Yeah, for some of you, you're dealing with someone like this. That's a red flag. Pay attention. Or you could be having someone approach you this way with this type of energy. So be mindful of that. Watch out for that. Clarify heart-to-heart conversations. Clarify heart-to-heart conversations, universe, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Clarify heart-to-heart conversations. The Wheel of Fortune and the Star card. Healing, growth. New cycles, new beginnings. Could be someone you already are dealing with or someone you already know. Doesn't necessarily have to be someone new. But this is my divine timing card with the Wheel of Fortune. The Star card is all about hope, guidance, healing, tuning into creativity and self-expression with the heart-to-heart conversations. Spiritual messages and synchronicities as well. Hope. I said hope. I feel like maybe this is more of your energy. I feel like maybe this is somebody you're dealing with. Yeah, I don't feel like that's your energy. I just feel like that's an energy around you that's possibly affecting you or rubbing off on you. I know I'm an empath, so especially if you're an empath. This could be somebody around you affecting you or coming towards you with that energy. Like being lazy but like rushing you and having unrealistic expectations but not putting forth any effort. I don't like that. It's very childish and it's very like, can you get the fuck somewhere? Like, can you not? Stop interrupting my grinding. Like, anyway, we got the Wheel of Fortune. And it's like, maybe you need, when you address this, you need to take this energy. You know what I'm saying? Have heart-to-heart conversations and ask with sincerity. This is Aquarius energy with the Star card. And then the Wheel, Jupiter energy. Jupiter is in retrograde. Good luck, karma, destiny, serendipity, chance meetings. These two cards together, this is, ooh, that's divine. This is like powerful, like very spiritual. May have something to do with your spiritual growth or your internal healing. You could be healing with someone, having heart-to-heart conversations and healing with someone in your life, in your love life, or in your inner circle, period. But I'm still worried about this. I don't know if this is the same person, but I might need to get some more on that because I don't like it. Let your friends help you. Let's clarify, let your friends help you. The Eight of Swords pops out. Some type of restriction, some type of mental restriction, some type of bondage. Inability to move forward or to move on. Clarify, let your friends help you. Maybe that's what you need help with. Clarify, let your friends help you for Scorpio's universe. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. Clarify, let your friends help you. Okay, 2 sevens. Wow. The Chariot and the Seven of Pentacles popped out. 2 sevens. Yeah, to prevent this shit of not being able to move, being stuck, being restricted, allow your friends to help you. The Seven of Pentacles is about patience, about planting seeds. It's about potential for success. Hard work is beginning to pay off. Staying focused. Your goals being within reach and being achievable. But it's about long-term investment. So it requires vision and patience and perseverance. And then the Chariot is all about determination, forward movement, Cancer energy. This is Saturn and Taurus with the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, let your friends help you so that you can continue to move forward. Your motivation and your momentum can keep moving forward. Lovely. The universe has your back. You just have to plant the seeds, do the work here on the ground. Plant your pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Plant your seeds. Sow your seeds. And the universe has your back. It's going to keep everything moving smoothly. Triumph against all odds with the Chariot card. Lovely. Okay, let's look at this person over here. Because, yeah, all this is beautiful. But who are you? What do you want? Clarify this energy over here with the Three of Wands and the Nine of Wands in reverse, please, universe, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Clarify this energy. Page of Cups. Okay. Okay. Somebody may be presenting or offering you some type of love message, or flirting with you, or coming towards you offering their love, but they're doing it in a way that's kind of icky. Like, I feel like impatient or unrealistic. I get dry. Like, no effort. Like, not really. Like, yeah, like, I always want to marry you. Or some dry shit like that. Like, okay, so are you going to make me an offer? Or you just want to talk about it? It's like, are you going to put in any work? Or are you just going to sit here and be defensive and expect for the universe to serve it to you on a silver platter? I feel like the cross watcher also needs to ask with sincerity. But you don't judge this person for the way they present it to you. And I don't think that you will. I feel like you're taking on this energy when you have a heart-to-heart conversation. Beautiful energy of being patient and seeing hope. And offering, I think, a little bit of guidance. One second. Alright, so let's clarify these Isis Oracle cards, and let's wrap it up. Get some advice, and then we'll wrap it up. Clarify Goddess of 1,000 Names. Clarify Goddess of 1,000 Names, universe, for Scorpio. Even though I feel like this is pretty clear. Clarify Goddess of 1,000 Names for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Judgment. It's not supposed to be in reverse. I picked up my deck upside down. So, Judgment. This may be a few of you that are reincarnated goddesses or royalty in a past life. Judgment is all about past lives. Second chances. Rebirth. Renewal. We have the Death card here too, did we? Did we? No, that's a whole nother reading. Sorry, disregard that. Pluto energy. What did I say? I don't know what I said a minute ago. Forgive me. This is about the past, second chances, opportunities to review the past, without judgment. Without judgment, ironically. And then we had make no judgment. It's about replenishment, renewal, forgiveness, a fresh start, and awakening. Rebirth. Yes, absolutely. Clarify divine destiny. I feel like this is completely about your internal rebirth and your awakening, and you're taking on this beautiful energy with this person coming to you kind of sideways and kind of childish, perhaps kind of defensive. I feel like a little bit cocky too. Cocky, like arrogant, but not even confident. Like, that's an oxymoron. That's what I get from that. Like, not even confident about it, but like seemingly hella arrogant. That's what I get from that energy. Like, and you're just gonna have a heart to heart and be like, sweetie, what is it that you need help from? Ask with sincerity. Like, what is it? I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna have to ask. But you're gonna have to come from. You're gonna have to use your heart in this one. And be delicate. Clarify divine destiny for Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Clarify divine destiny. Alright, fast moving situations could involve some travel. Got the 8 of Wands. Fast news. Quick news. Or this awakening, this shift, this energy shift within you. This awakening, this renewal could be happening quickly. That's what I feel like is happening here. Alright, let's get some advice. Excuse me. Any advice for Scorpios based on this spread? Any advice for Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs? The Devil. Any other advice for Scorpios? Whoa. Okay. Either this may be two groups of you, or this is like two different situations. So we have the Devil card first. This Capricorn energy. It talks about control, restriction, unhealthy bondage, unhealthy connections, right? Some of the same energy with this Eight of Swords. Maybe this is just a warning. Your advice here. This can reveal agreements to which you are tied, addictive patterns, or ways of thinking. I feel like you need to address it. Yeah, especially with the red flags here. Whoever this is that comes at you with this energy, whoever this is, they have unhealthy patterns. Could be controlling. They could just have unhealthy patterns. Whatever it is, it's a red flag. Okay? It's a red flag. Don't judge them. No judgment. They could be, because I feel like this is them, and then this is you towards them. Or both of this. I feel like, no, this is both. This is them. Like that oxymoron type of shit. Like being indecisive, but being... The Knights are all about action. Hasty, fast action, like quickness. Could be kind of harsh. Speaking of truth, truth could be coming to light. This is about opposition and disputes with the Knight of Swords. Taurus or Gemini energy. Very egoist. Seductive. It's like seducing you. It's like doing all this shit to get your attention, and then when they have your attention, not doing a damn thing with it. Moon and Libra with this Two of Swords too. Yeah, very oxymoronic. Relationship conflicts could be coming with this Knight of Swords, and so I said this is defensive nature, but it could be very like passive aggressive. Probably very passive aggressive. Pay attention to the red flags. So I feel like somebody's like offering you love, but they're doing some passive aggressive shit. Possibly being very harsh and very egotistical. That's the word. Being an egoist, but being egotistical, but being also indecisive. And you need to address this unhealthy behavior. This toxic behavior. Your advice is to, address it. You're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation. It's time. Or if this is a toxic pattern within yourself, you're going to have to address it. It's time to address it. It's time to deal with that shit. Could have anything to do with money, sex, drugs, power. Probably power. There's some type of imbalance, though. And then the Two of Swords. Let me look at that a little closer. Return to peace, calm after the storm of truth. Truth before a decision or confrontation. Taking a break from the relationship. Pending decision regarding employment or move. A person who crosses you. Yeah. I still feel like it stands. How I interpret it, that stands. Let's get some advice from the Starman Tarot deck. This deck is based on the Magician, which is the Starman in this deck. So, let's get some advice. And we'll wrap it up. Some additional advice. Yeah, but you're going to have to address this shit. You're going to have a heart-to-heart about it. in my energy. Just had some weird random dark thoughts. Weird. I'm totally zoned out. So be careful if that's you. Be careful. You don't want anybody's energy to rub off on you too if that's not you. What's the advice for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The Wheel and the Queen of Cups. So we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups. You're going to have to kind of be a little nurturing with this. It's going to involve some healing. You may be the one to call out somebody's shit that they don't even know they need to heal from. Like, hey, you do this and it's toxic as fuck. Did you know that? Like, totally don't do it like that. I'm working on my bedside manner, by the way, so don't take any notes from me. Karmic forces are at work. Balance the light and dark. Understanding nature's cycles. Sorry, y'all can't see that. Watching time pass. Open yourself to the unfolding of life around you. And then the Queen of Cups. Open to sensuality, seeker of desires and potent pleasures. Rich empathy, creativity, and understanding. Yeah, you're going to have to be rich with empathy, creativity, and understanding. Tuning into your creativity and your self-expression. With this, it involves healing. That is lovely. I feel like you are going to be, if this is you, you're healing from something extremely deep and dark, or someone is healing from something extremely deep and dark, and you are helping them do that with this, with your heart-to-heart conversations, or just being open and honest and asking with sincerity. And I think just trying to understand and trying to get to know them. You could be helping each other, because it's with your ask for and accept support from others. This energy. And I feel like maybe in you helping this person get through whatever they're going through, it helps you in your spiritual growth and your spiritual path. And there's like this awakening, this renewal is happening quickly. That's lovely, Scorpio. If it's you, I know it might be kind of hard and kind of dark. But there's healing. It's a path of healing, and it's not always pretty. It's not always fun. In fact, it's probably quite the opposite. So, I understand. I'm riding with you. I'm a little worried for myself because I'm a moon Scorpio. So I'm like, oh, what's going on? What's happening? Although I feel like I've probably already experienced some of this. I always have to go back and rewatch the videos too, because I don't remember what I said. Anywho. And I'm a Sun Capricorn. So there's that. But yeah, this is something you need to watch out for, but it's something you're going to have to address. You definitely need to address this energy and do so in a nurturing, loving way. And if it's your energy, definitely, especially if it's your energy, do so in a loving, nurturing way and get creative about dealing with it. It's time to deal with it and allow the universe to take over. You'll be great. You'll be fine. Good luck to you. That's your reading. I hope you enjoy that. Sorry about the interruptions. Connect with me on Instagram and Instantgo. Monthlies on Instagram, weeklies here, and extras when I can. Thanks for subscribing and liking and commenting, and peace, love, and light. Until next time. Bye.